Not too long ago, Rosie Perez made the announcement that she was going to leave The View to pursue other projects. However, her exit came early and abruptly. In a recent episode of The View, co-host Kelly Osbourne made racist remarks about Latinos, to which Rosie immediately responded. Kelly tried to backtrack her statement, but the damage was already done. It's been reported that ABC executive demanded Rosie apologize to Kelly both on air and via social media, which Rosie did, but not without checking up the deuces and skipping on her final 2 live shows and several pre-taped appearances. So, is this a slay? Even though she may have bowed to the demands of an apology from the executives, she refused to come back on the show, and that saved her honor? Or is it shade? With days left on her contract, she should have refused to do any apologizing and left Kelly to apologize alone. All right, ready? Shade or Slade? Here we go. Oh, we have Slade, Shade, and Slade. Okay,
you don't have to leave.
Tony, he's gonna have to go.
You said you were here for the ladies, and you just keep
just here to cause controversy,
let me explain
but
why.
you can explain
Let me explain why. I don't think it's shade on Ms. Perez's part. I think it's shade on the producer's part.
Okay.
The executives who forced her to apologize. As a black person in media, I know that a lot of
You're
times
black,
people
Tony?
say, I am black.
Oh my God,
Thank you
I
very
didn't know.
much.
Thank you. Okay.
Excuse me, proud black man. One of the things though, people say things that are insensitive, and you know people, so you don't want to bash them too much.
True.
But you should stand up for yourself and say how you feel and represent the voiceless people. She said that. She didn't say anything wrong. I don't think she should have had to apologize. That's just my take.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I also understand the situation that she's in. When you've got a bunch of executives in your face, you're in the heat of the moment. It's hard. Everybody can pass judgment and say she shouldn't have done this, she shouldn't have done that. But when you're the one that's in that room and all these executives are around you and they're saying you need to do this, you got to do this, you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I could be in legal trouble. This could backfire on me in so many different ways. So in the split second, you don't have time to actually think through your decision.
That's fair.
So I feel like when after the fact she had a little bit more time to think about it, she's like, you know what, that was really wrong what they made me do. I'm actually going to defend myself by doing this, because she does have the right to kind of be there or not. And so I think she completely slayed it. I applaud her for that, and I applaud her for saying what she said on the show. It could have gotten a lot uglier. She could have gone a lot deeper. And I think I'm actually very concerned that they would go to such great lengths to protect
Kelly
in all of this, and at the expense of insulting a whole group of people.
Especially given the climate in our country right now with everything that's happening. You would think there would be more sensitivity to what's happening.
Exactly. So I mean, I feel bad that she was even put in that position, and I'm talking about Rosie in this situation, and I can't speak to whether Kelly's a racist or not. I don't know her personally, but that was a very racist remark, and anybody with ears would be able to, would agree with me on that. And if you do say something like that, you do have to face the music, and for her to cry and be upset during the breaks, and everyone's going to see me as a racist. Well, when you make racist remarks, you kind of run that risk.
True. Think it through, boo.
Yeah, you really have to do that. So, it's what she signed up for.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Virginia?
I think it's ludicrous that Rosie had to sort of save Kelly in that moment. I think it's sort of ridiculous. It also makes me wonder if the company had rights over her social media, just because I mean, she shouldn't have had to also tweet it. Yeah, that's sort of ludicrous to me. And I think sometimes celebrities are put in positions, minority celebrities in particular, are put in positions where they have to decide between allegiance to their company or allegiance to their people. And sometimes they're pushed to the limit, and when that happens, you have to make decisions that are often left out of contracts, based on personal merit and character. Rosie was pushed to her limit, and I don't think that she should be condemned for that.
Oh, look at you. Hello, Politico.
Did she say that?
Not just the beauty editor.
Did she say that?
Not just the beauty editor.
I mean, you just said that.
Did she do that?
I was mesmerized. I was like,
I mean, she said that.
She said that. All right,
do what
let's
I
check
can.
in with the Twitterverse. At Anita Strategy said, and I quote, "Let her exit be an example to all of us on how to handle an insult. God bless her."